Hello to all you Capricorns. Welcome for your firstly monthly horoscope of 2014. I've made yearly horoscopes and of course take a look. I have made them, you can find them on my YouTube channel for the yearly horoscopes of 2014. But what is going on in January? Well, I might have emphasized in the yearly horoscopes this long transit of Mars going through Libra. And for you, that is your 10th house, that house of work and house of your social status, which is mostly important for Capricorns. So that is on the background, also for January, actually for the whole half year. So this is important for you, how you act and how you show your identity towards the world. But the emphasis on January is definitely your first house, which is you as a person. And of course we all the signs, we people, we all wear masks, and some of us have huge masks and some of us are quite transparent. And it's about that, the month of January, that a lot of Capricorns will express what they think is valuable in their life. There is it's an intense month because this Pluto-Uranus aspect, you know, the aspect of transformation is triggered by Mars and by Venus. And these two are the planets. Venus and Mars are actually the love planets, you could say, but on a more general level, it can have simply to do with what you think is important and how you balance that out in a relationship. So if you are in a relationship, expect that there can be a culmination of tension, especially towards the end of the month, between what you value, what you think is important in life, and on the other hand, what they think is important. And it's not always in balance, but this Mars that squares up to it tries to balance this out. So it's almost as if the planets are saying we have to put our mask off. We have to show the authenticity that is underneath us. Otherwise, we will get the feeling of self-betrayal. That is the key here for the Capricorns of January. They don't want to betray themselves, particularly for a certain thing or a certain situation. Or maybe you say, but I am single. It can have to do with a person who you're close to. It can have to do with colleagues. It can have to do with your clients, if you work with clients. So whatever the person is or the situation, it has to do with you really want to be who you are all about. And we know the feeling, don't we? That we say yes when we mean no, and the other way around. So it's really about you putting your boundaries as well, but good boundaries. In other words, not too strict, because otherwise we will feel isolated, and not too loose as well. So and there will be something that is very important for you and that you can that you're not able to let it go. Venus and Pluto together with each other is a very intense longing for a certain person or for a certain situation or for a certain object even. But with the intensity grows almost the fascination, but almost the obsession. And what Venus and Pluto is all about is to put you out of that obsession or fascination or strong longing. And because you need to get out of that, you transform and you can become a stronger person, and you can let go of these very strong attachments. Capricorn is a sign that loves structure and that loves planning, but also that has every now and then, not always, a bit of a challenge with control. So if you recognize yourself in this, at the end of the month, something will culminate that you need to give in, not needing to give in, but letting go of that control. And actually that is going to be the liberation. So whatever it is that you really have this strong feeling, because Venus and Pluto in Capricorn means strong feelings. And you will work through the month to detach yourself a little bit of that, but not too much, but just trying to let go of that strong attachment that you have. And because you do that, your relationship with that you are attached to will improve. So actually that's so important in January that, you know, I can talk about other minor stuff here, but I'm not going to do that. That's the most important thing. Especially with Venus retrograding, so going backwards in your first house, you're rethinking what you value, you're rethinking what you think is important, and not what your lover thinks is important, or not what your friend thinks is important, or your boss. It's about, so maybe also on that level you could clash with the values of you and maybe your boss. Could be the case as well. Whatever it is, try to be assertive, not arrogant, but assertive. But I think Capricorns are quite good at that. So, wishing you all the best for February. If you want a reading, please get in touch. There's lots of possibilities. And thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sending me kind emails and kind feedback. Wishing you all the best. See you next month. Bye bye.